Where can I find Les Torbert?
You're looking for Les Torbert?
That's right.
Why?
He's a friend of mine. Any objections?
I'm Kyle Richards. That mean anything to you?
Nope.
No friend of Les Torbert is welcome in this town.
I ask you a question. Where can I find Les Torbert?
Mrs. Richards. Kyle, you both better come on upstairs right away. Hurry, please.
Kyle. Kyle. If she'd only open her eyes and I could talk to her for just a minute.
Ma, I don't want to see her like that.
But you're her brother. She needs you, Kyle.
Don't say that.
But I need you.
Ma, I don't want to go up there. Now go on up alone. You want to know where Torbert is, mister? Well, I'll tell you. Locked up in jail for putting a bullet in my sister. A 14-year-old girl never did a mean thing in her life. Shot down in cold blood by Les Torbert. You might as well forget him, mister, because if she dies, he swings from a tree.
I want to see Les Torbert.
Torbert? What for?
He sent for me.
Oh, I know Torbert's short-handed, but you picked kind of a bad time. Wait a minute, don't I know you?
Could be.
Bill Longley. The Texan.
Can I see Torbert?
Anybody else in town know you're here?
Everybody.
Well, why'd you have to show up? Bad enough that Torbert shoots a 14-year-old girl in cold blood.
You sure that's what happened?
She's dying, ain't she? You need any more proof?
I'll let you know that after I talk to Torbert.
Well, I'm not going to try and stop you. Better leave your gun here, though. Anybody follow you here?
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
You wrote in your letter about a range war.
That was weeks ago, when a Richards outfit moved into Mike Ray's. I couldn't drive them off.
And blood spilled?
3 of my men killed. This morning, some of my steers were grazing in our lower section. The range we've been fighting over. Kyle Richards spotted him. He sat there in his saddle on top of that ridge and just shot him down. I went crazy, started blazing away. So did Richards. It was like Vicksburg all over again. Only this time, you weren't with me.
What about the Richards girl? Say you shot her down in cold blood.
You believe that?
If I did, I wouldn't be here.
I shot her down. Not in cold blood. I was firing, ducking, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she was in my sight. I don't even remember pulling the trigger. She's dying, isn't she? It's too late.
See what I can do about getting you out of here. What'll it take to get Torbett out on bail?
A miracle.
The law says...
I know what the law says.
Then why don't you live up to it?
You ever been caught in the middle, mister? That's where I am.
There are killings on both sides. I don't see any Richards men in jail.
When a man gets killed, a man with a gun in his hand, that's one thing. But a young girl? You know what's going to happen if she dies?
Your horse is over there, mister.
That's the way out of town. Use it.
Dead.
Both of them.
Hold it. They started it.
I don't believe it.
I saw the whole thing.
Nobody could kill both Bray boys unless he drew first.
Nobody but the Texan.
I don't care what he calls himself. He's a hired gun.
His gun's not for hire. Everybody in Texas knows that.
He's a friend of Torbert's, isn't he?
Do you have to have it spelled out? You know why he came here. I say run him out of town.
Not unless he breaks the law.
What do you call killing the Bray brothers?
I'm upholding the law as I see fit.
What do you mean? Same way. You tell the Bray brothers.
After self-defense, they tried to kill him first.
I want a room.
Where's Kyle?
Outside with the sheriff. I'm afraid we're pretty crowded. Room 207, top of the stairs. It's the last room on the left.
dead, isn't she?
A couple of minutes ago.
I knew from the start that this had happened. I kept on hoping. I even prayed. Well, you want to tell Torben, don't you?
He'll find out soon enough. What are you going to do if they come after him?
Well, telegraph for help.
It'll be too late.
Got any better ideas?
Turn Les over to me. I'll take him to the county seat. He'll be safe there. Unless it's your own skin you're worried about.
Talbot stays here. What are you going to do?
That depends on Kyle Richards.
Shame. Dirty shame. Murder, that's what it was. Nothing but cold-blooded murder. Well, what do you know about that?
Big man.
Maybe not so big. Just let him try and stop me. Just let him try.
Well, look at Kyle.
I swore I'd see Corbin hang. And he's gonna hang.
Mrs. Richards? I'm Les Torbert's friend.
Go away.
I'm sorry about your little girl. But there can't be any more killing. And there will be, unless you stop it. Your son's downstairs right now driving those men to it, tongue-lashing them into a lynching. But a mob's no good without a leader. Take him home, Mrs. Richards. Take him home and there won't be any more bloodshed.
What are we doing, Kyle?
One of the Patterson barn, the old oak tree.
What are we waiting for? Come on. Somebody get a rope. What about Longley?
Harry, Marty, the benches. Go on upstairs and hog time.
Come on, let's go. Murder, that's what it was. Cold-blooded murder. Open the door. Sheriff, we want Corbin.
Harry, go get the tongue off of that wagon.
That's the other engine.
Hurry up with that tongue.
I'll blast the first man that makes a move.
Get the keys off the sheriff. Longley's out there. Hurry up with those keys.
Got a wounded man outside. He needs help, Doc. You too. Can you save him, Doc?
If I can keep working.
Nobody's gonna bother you.
Search every store and house in town there somewhere.
Keep working, Doc.
Forget him, Doc.
I know, Kyle. I know who shot your sister.
Ma.
Admit it, Kyle. I don't want any more killing.
Torbett shot her. Everybody knows that. Torbett did it. He's got to pay for it.
Stop lying. It was your bullet that killed her.
Ma, you're sick. You don't know what you're saying.
Your sister said it. Her last words were, "Tell Kyle I forgive him."
Ma, you've got to believe me. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't see her. She come out of nowhere. It was an accident, Ma. I didn't mean to do it. You believe me, don't you, Doc? I didn't see her. It was an accident. My own sister. I wouldn't kill my own sister now, would I? Ma, you've got to believe me. I was going to tell you. I swear I was. Ma, I wouldn't kill my own sister now, would I? Well, would I?
I heard, Bill. I heard.
Pair 10 still calls the tune.
$50.
$50. Up 50.
Texas bluff, Mr. Longley. Up 200 more.
Call it.
Call it.
Full house. Aces over eights.
Just a minute. King high, straight flush. All red. Well, that's enough for me tonight.
Is something wrong with my game?
Nothing wrong with collecting IOUs.
That's right. Man's credit's always good with me.
Till you want to cut them off. And that usually happens when your hand is second best.
I don't have to extend credit. I play within the law.
Law isn't always justice, Mr. Romer. Oh, set him up. How about you, Professor?
Can I talk to you a minute?
Sure.
Been a long time since I've seen you.
Down in Black River County, we used to ride posse together.
Mm-hmm. You weren't the Texan then. Just a young buck named Bill Longley.
We had a lot of respect for Marshal Jim Caldwell, one of the best in the business.
I'm not in that business anymore.
Well, since when?
Since the day they gave me this. 20 years a lawman, and I wind up with a medal, a few handshakes, and a bunch of memories. Jake Romer's busted me. I wonder if he might loan me a stake.
You can't buck Romer. Your luck's run out on you.
I've got to try. Look, I came to town with $6,000 belonging to my partner and me, deposited across the street at the Stockmen's Association. Now Jake has the whole thing in IOUs. How much you loan me on this? It's solid gold.
You better keep it. Maybe it'll help you look back once in a while.
Thanks.
Known Caldwell long?
Long enough.
He a cattle buyer?
He was.
What is he now?
Has been, is trying to find out where he's going. Anything else, Mr. Brown?
I'm sorry, Longley. I'm not naturally nosy. You see, 11 months out of the year, this is a nice, quiet place to live. Then the Longhorns come in for market and shipment. And this town becomes a mess of sharp strangers, fast money, and faster guns. That's when my nose perks up and I ask questions.
Guess if I had your job, I'd do the same thing.
Happens every spring, just about now. When I was a kid, spring was a green, happy time for me. Now it's just another notch in the clock. And I'm a year older, and a year slower.
Scared?
No, but the older a man gets, the more he wants to live. I'd like to retire soon. That'll be my happy time. No more troubles, no more worries. But that's another day. Right now, I have to watch for hot spots. And at the moment, my hottest one is Jake Romer's poker game.
You mean Caldwell?
Romer holds a lot of his paper. Romer plays a legal game, but it's dirty. Smells like the kind of dirt that makes me know I'll need help. Caldwell's got 3 friends with him. I want a deputy, Longley. I'd like to have your gun on my side for a while.
I go it alone, Marshal.
You rotten, crawling snake, I'm gonna kill you.
I don't scare, mister. I can't help it if you run out of money and can't afford to call my hand. Your credit's no good.
You've pulled your last freeze out, Romer. My hand was better than yours, and you know it. Now get up. I said get up!
Take it slow, Caldwell. Don't force it. Romer's within the law if he wants to play it that way.
Of course I am. I saw him, then raised him with my hard cash. He can't meet my raise.
Back off it, Caldwell.
I got a lot of help, Marshal. Who have you got?
Nobody, Mr. Caldwell. I go alone.
And it's up to you to back off. This is my play. Romer deserves to die. You don't. So stay out.
Caldwell.
The Marshal's not exactly going it alone. He's got a piece of metal backing him up. No, it's not gunmetal. It's a lot more powerful than a gun. I'm talking about that badge he's wearing.
All right, Longley. Wait outside. You're a mighty lucky man, Romy. You almost died tonight.
Mr. Brown's a law enforcement officer doing his duty, protecting the peace. Thank you, Mr. Brown.
Don't thank him. Thank that piece of metal he's wearing. Well, he busted me again. I'll pay you back as soon as I can.
General delivery, San Antonio. You're not as busted as you could be. You almost murdered a man tonight.
I got a few night rounds to make. Think about taking that deputy's job, will you?
Oh, bartender! If any of these gentlemen happen to be a little short of money till they draw their wages, I'll stand their credit. The first drink's on Jake Roma.
What do you want, Longley?
A few words with you.
All right, boys. We'll do it in the morning like we planned.
Do what?
We got a couple of things to take care of before we ride out.
You know, besides the $6,000 you deposited in the Stockmen's Association, I imagine there's a lot of other money there, too.
You know, I don't think I like what you're suggesting.
I don't either. I'll take that gold star now.
All right. I said you could have it. What's the matter? You need security for the money?
No. Security for the man.
Closed.
I want to see the marshal.
Oh, come in, Longley.
A lot of money in that, huh?
Who is he, Marshal?
Name's Bill Longley. It's a friend of mine. Oh, these two men are Phelps and Ames, Stockmen's Association guards.
Your question's all center, Longley. Interest in that safe just naturally makes Ames and me a little jittery.
About that deputy job, I think I'll take it.
Why the change of heart?
Well, come daylight, you might need one. Besides, I'd like to see you make that retirement.
Well, now, I appreciate that, Longley. Any other reason?
Just a hunch.
Maybe you need Longley's help, Marshal. We don't. And don't worry about that safe. We'll take care of it.
I'll see you in the morning.
Wait a minute, I'll go along with you. It's almost daylight. Well, I'll buy the coffee if you sit out the rest of my night shift with me.
That's a deal.
Good night, boys.
Open up. Marshal Brown sent me over. You know me, I'm Jim Caldwell. I left some money here on deposit. Well, I have to leave in a hurry and I want to draw it out. $6,000. Look. Here's the receipt. Marshal Brown says it's all right.
Marshal Brown ain't running the Stockmen's Association.
There's no withdrawals except during business hours. Cashier has to certify that your deposit's clear of claims.
You agreed to that when you put your money in here.
Things have been changed since then. Open it up.
Combination's been changed.
How about you?
Well, maybe he wants to be a dead hero, but I don't.
Somebody get the doctor, quick. One of the guards is pretty badly shot up. The other one's just slugged.
What about the money?
It's gone.
Over $100,000 and all you can say is it's gone?
Well, what do you want me to say? All right, every man that can ride, be ready to go in 10 minutes. Get going.
Who's responsible for this thing?
I think I know.
Who?
Caldwell, the man you sandbagged out of his money last night. Must have gone a little loco.
I hope they bring him in dead.
I'd go if I were you, Romer.
He's the one I hit in town. Name's Harlow. You've got it on an IOU he gave you day before yesterday. Well, that's one you won't collect. The other three must have cleared out and left him to hold us up as long as he could.
Yeah, they dismounted here, then mounted up again. One horse went west, one east, and the other one went straight ahead.
They probably split the money.
Maybe not. It's down to 3 shares now instead of 4. One man could wind up with all of it.
Yeah. Caldwell could hold on to the cash, use the other 2 to confuse things, and stay on the best trail himself.
To where? There's nothing that way but more mountains and then the desert.
If they get to that desert and cross it, they're gone.
All right. We'll split up 3 ways, same as they did. Circle wide and back. Meet by sundown where the desert starts. Let's go. We'll take the middle trail.
Marshal, there's one thing I want to know. Maybe you know all about this man, but I don't. Are you prepared to take full responsibility, just in case it turns out that he's leading us on a wild goose chase, so those other people can get away?
Tell you what you do, Romer. You ride with us. That way you can keep your eye on me.
It's exactly what I intend to do.
Stopped here to rest. Horse is going lame.
Well, he had a good long view from here. Probably watched us while we were trailing him. He's been through this business before, you can bet on that.
He's posse-wise, all right.
Then he's circling back.
That's what he wants us to think, anyway.
Well, now you're a mind reader, too, eh?
Just making a guess.
Like he guesses when he plays poker. You figure if we keep heading north, we'll cut his trail farther on?
If I was him, I'd ride north.
Coming, Mr. Romer?
Stepped off here into the sand. He's carrying a load, made his boot heel sink in.
Gets across that range, the desert is straight downhill. It's about 3 hours till sundown. Here's your wallet.
Take a look at him.
He's bleeding pretty badly.
Oh, I can ride. Be all right here. You go on. Get on after him.
Let's go. You read Caldwell's mind, all right. There's a water hole down there. Maybe he's there already. As soon as it's dark, they'll head out across the desert. Plenty of water, no need to travel fast. There's no telling where the rest of our people are, or when they'll show up. What do you think?
I think we better do everything we're going to do while it's still daylight.
I don't want to have to kill you, but you're not taking me in.
Throw down that rifle.
Not a chance.
What about that gold star?
Hold it, Caldwell.
Looks like we've ridden our last posse together, Longley.
Looks like it. I'm sorry.
I didn't mean it to be this way.
I know it.
I guess I kind of went berserk.
I know that, too. Better give me the rifle.
Yeah, Longley.
I told you. I always pay my debts.
You see anything of Mr. Romer? We had to leave him a few miles back.
When we found him, he was dead.
Well, he had some property on him.
If you mean those IOUs, he didn't have them with him when we got to where he was. Just an old empty pocketbook.
Well, they wouldn't be much use to him now, anyway.
Wonder who he was.
Looks like we'll never know.
Probably just as well.
Probably just as well. I'll be after him in the morning, early.
That'll cost you $1, Mr. Longley.
Aren't you Jack Hastings? Wild Jack Hastings?
I used to be. Now
You're lucky.
You got a funny way of looking at things, Mr. Longley. Ned Buntline, he once wrote a dime novel about me. Now I sweep out stables to keep from starving.
He wrote about Hickok. Bill's dead. So is Kingfisher, Ben Thompson, Sam Bass. They're all gone. I still say you're lucky.
Maybe I should thank the man that did this.
It's not as bad an idea as it sounds.
Oh, I ain't got no use for a man who feels sorry for yourself. I'm old enough to know better. It's just seeing a man like you like I used to be.
I read Buntline's story about you when I was a kid. I wanted to be like you. But I never could quite come up to the mark you made.
That Ned. He was the biggest liar this country ever saw. Most of the book was a pack of lies. But, well, I used to half believe it myself. Seems like everything was bigger and brighter then.
Maybe it was.
No, nothing changes. Not even people. Not inside. No, they keep on doing the same things. Hating and killing, and if I was to be honest, I'd tell you I'm glad I'm out of it. There ain't no gun-crazy kids following after me, trying to prod me into a fight so as they can build their own rep with a gun. The trick is for a man like I used to be to stay alive till then.
Thanks, Jack.
Jack's better. How about you, Piker? You got openers?
I'm getting fed up with you throwing your weight around here, Johnny. You think because you're Mike Kaler's brother, you can do as you please?
I don't need Mike to look after me.
You're only getting away with it because everybody knows Mike Kaler's the fastest gun in this part of the country.
You boys gonna play poker or fight?
Either one he wants.
Ain't poker the way he plays it.
Do my own fighting, Lino. I don't need Mike or anybody else to help me.
I'll give you a chance to prove that.
Do your fighting outside. We're playing poker, remember?
Shall we sweeten the pot $20, huh?
Call it.
I'll take 3.
2 here.
2. Dealer takes 1.
1 card draw, huh? Well, supposing we just put in $25 to see my openers?
Call it.
Talking small, Mr. Longley? Not me. I feel like making a noise. Big one. See your $25, gents. And up 100.
Game's getting kind of rough.
Is it?
All right. 50. 100.
Let's have some action, Longley.
Try to oblige you. 100. Up 50.
Unfolded.
Well, now the game's getting a little more like I like it. Tell you what. Let's raise 200 to keep it interesting.
Too steep for me.
It's up to you, Longley. Still feel like obliging me?
I think I've won enough for one night.
What do you need to stay in? A royal flush?
I'd need it.
What do you mean by that?
I think you know. Don't ever do that again.
I don't like a man who quits winner.
I don't care what you like.
Your gun rep doesn't scare me, Longley.
You'd be better off if it did, Johnny. There'd be no gunplay, Bill.
I didn't intend for there to be, Sheriff.
You keep out of this, Talby. I don't need your advice. Nobody calls me a cheat and gets away with it. Don't turn away from me like that. What's it take to make you fight, Longley?
A man?
I'll kill you for this.
It's time somebody taught you some manners, boy. I didn't ask for this, Sheriff.
It ain't Johnny I'm worried about. It's his brother, Mike. You staying in town, Bill?
For the night. As far as I'm concerned, it's over and done with.
Well, I hope Mike Kaler feels the same way.
Good night, Sheriff.
Good night. Johnny, you all right?
Leave me alone.
Who do you suppose is the fastest gun, Sheriff? Bill Longley or Big Mike Kaler?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Longley!
Johnny Kaler.
Yeah, I know. Always knew he was wild enough to push somebody and kill him sooner or later. I'm just sorry it had to be you.
Wasn't me. I didn't shoot him.
You sure about that?
Hasn't been fired. I was coming up from the stable. Johnny hollered my name and took a shot at me. And I heard a couple of more shots from down the alley. It sounded like a carbine or a rifle.
And you couldn't see who did the shooting?
No.
A couple of you men checked the alley. It'll be long gone by now. Are you still staying in town?
For tonight.
I want to talk to you later.
Fine, I'll be over at the Kesslers.
All right. Joe, ride out and tell Mike Kaler what happened, will you? Some of you men give me a hand with Johnny.
Sign your John Henry in the book. Grab yourself a key. They all fit all doors. Take number 6, the head of the stairs. Leave her $1 on the desk. If you're too late for supper, get your breakfast with your room. Get down before 8, or it'll be gone. Did you shoot that no-good Johnny Kaler?
I'll be down before 8. And no, ma'am, I didn't shoot Johnny Kaler.
I can trust what I see more than what I hear. Glad to know you, Bill Longley.
I'm glad to know you.
Say, you know, I never knew a man yet that wasn't hungry before bedtime. Take a load off your feet, and I'll see what I can rustle up for you in the kitchen.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're not in a bunkhouse, Bill Longley. Sit in that chair proper like.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I think I'm getting too old to enjoy trouble anymore.
You and me both, Sheriff.
I hope you mean that. It'll make you listen to what I got to say. Bill, I want you to get out of town tonight.
Why?
Johnny's brother, Mike Kaler. You know him?
Only by name. I've never met him.
Well, if I have my way, you won't. You know, there's no reason for you to stay.
There's no reason for me to leave.
I wish I could think so, too. Try looking at it my way. Everybody knows you didn't shoot Johnny in the back, but you're Bill Longley. Johnny's Mike Kaler's brother. Now, Mike's reputation won't match yours, but it's just close enough to start folks around here wondering who's the fastest with a gun.
Well, there's no reason to find out, Sheriff.
I know that. But as long as you and Mike are here in town, it's only going to be a matter of time when there's trouble between you two.
I don't run. That's the first lesson I learned.
Mike and Frank Kaler just came into the saloon. They're looking for you, Bill Longley.
Now it starts. We've been expecting you, Mike.
Who did it, Jake?
I don't want any trouble in town. This is my job, not yours.
I ask you if you know who did it.
You're wasting your time, Mike. You know Bill Longley.
I'll handle this, Frank. 3 different men have told me what happened. Each one has a different story. I just want to hear Longley's.
Just as long as you remember what I said. No trouble.
Well, that depends on him.
Then let's go after him. You know he did it. Johnny didn't have a chance.
Johnny didn't have a chance from the day he was born.
I'm telling you, Longley tried to play it safe and bushwhack.
I want to hear that from Longley.
Mike, he didn't do it. Johnny was shot by a carbine from the back. Longley was on the street in front of Johnny.
Are you trying to cover up for him, Talby?
You know me better than that.
All right. If he didn't do it, who did?
I don't know yet. But you know yourself, Johnny wasn't liked around here.
All I know is that Johnny's dead.
No, you sound like Mike Kaler.
Will you shut up, Frank?
Want to see me, Taylor?
Do you know why?
I didn't kill Johnny.
We didn't expect you to admit it, Longley. You're supposed to be so fast with a six-shooter. Why'd you have to bushwhack him?
That isn't right. I told you what happened.
That makes it pretty easy for you, Longley, having a sheriff on your side, don't it?
Man comes looking for trouble, he usually finds it.
Leave him alone, Frank. I told you I'd handle this, and I meant it. I need some time to think about this. But if I decide you did kill Johnny, I won't wait for the law.
I'll be here. Good night, Sheriff. Good night, Bill.
If I was a drinking man, I'd have one with you. But you can be grateful that Mike didn't go off half-cocked.
Can I? Did you ever see a bunch of men go to the bull to fighting? That's just what's going to happen here, unless I can get my hands on the real killer fast. That ain't very likely.
Thought that was it. Guess they'll feel each other out first, though. My money's on Kaler.
Hear that? They'll be talking like that all over town. They don't care who killed Johnny. All they want is a showdown between Bill Longley and Mike Kaler.
Here's some coffee. It's an eye-opener. Sit down there.
Thank you.
I don't allow no hard liquor till noon.
Yes, ma'am.
I suppose you know you just about set this town on its ear.
How would I do that?
Just being Bill Longley in the same town with Big Mike Kaler.
My reputation that bad?
It's that good. Big Mike's almost matches it. News travels fast. I've seen men in town this morning I haven't seen for months. Do you know why they're here? Just to see you and Mike Kaler draw against each other.
I'll do my best to disappoint them.
With that hot-headed Frank Kaler prodding his brother every minute?
Who'd have reason to kill Johnny?
Be easier to say who wouldn't. He wasn't liked in this town, always throwing his weight around, making the most of being Mike Keller's kid brother. Last night wasn't the first time he tangled with Lino. They've been working up to this trouble for weeks.
Lino was a big loser in last night's game. What do you know about him?
No, didn't know him very well. He had trouble in this town before, but nothing serious. Could be Lino or any one of a dozen other men Johnny's had trouble with. But the way this town's prodding for a fight, you won't be given a chance to find out.
I hope you're wrong.
I hope so, too. But I wouldn't bet on it.
Longley, I've been waiting a chance. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Anytime, Jack.
Maybe I ain't minding my own business like I'm supposed to. Maybe I ought to be thinking, like the rest of this town, which is the fastest, you or Mike Kaler. But I already know. You'll kill him, Mr. Longley, and you'll regret it the rest of your life. But you'll be forced to it, if I don't tell you what I know.
You know who killed Johnny?
At least I think I do, but I ain't sure. It was dark, and I only seen him for a minute.
Barney Lino?
I ain't positive. I heard the shooting. I was standing in front of the stable looking down the street toward it, and I seen this fella across the street in the alley. He was kind of bending over, kind of shoving something into a chink in the wall. That much I seen. Then he kind of backed out cautiously and joined the rest of the fellers that was looking at Johnny.
Did you get a look at his face?
Oh, like I said, it was too dark, but you recognize a man by other things. The way he walks, the way he holds his head, and I thought it was Arnie Lino, and I kept thinking about it, trying to make sure. Sheriff Dolby says Johnny was shot with a carbine.
That's right.
Lino carries one in the boot in his saddle rig. I checked his horse this morning. It ain't there.
Look, Jack, you find the sheriff and you tell him what you told me. And show him where the man backed out and have him wait in the alley. I'll be right there.
Yeah.
I guess you don't remember me, Mr. Longley. I was in Abilene when you shouted out with Barker and Travis. I'll never forget the way you looked and how fast you were on the draw.
Is that all you can remember about me, is the fact that I shot and killed 2 men?
Well, it's just one of those things that sticks in a man's mind, Mr. Longley.
Don't you even remember why?
Well, no, not exactly. You see, it happened so fast. Look, I didn't mean to get out of line. You see, some of the boys here in town, well, they've been talking about you and Mike Kaler.
Yeah. What are the odds between us?
Well, it's still even money. Most folks here in town, they sort of favor Mike.
Guess it's the last one I'll be having in this town.
Are you leaving?
Well, there's no use to stick around anymore. Sheriff Talby found the carbine that killed Johnny Kaler. And he knows who owns it.
Hold it, Ernie. Move over here. Come on, come on.
Well, I guess that ends it, Sheriff.
Sure does. I might say I'm glad of it.
There's nothing for me to stay in town for now.
Not at all. I'll send word to Mike Kaler as soon as I get this bird in jail. All right, get moving.
Thanks again, Jack. I'll be after my horse in a little while.
Longley, all right. He shot Johnny with a carbine and then hid it in an alley up the street. I just seen him fishing it out.
Frank.
What? Well, what are you going to do about it?
I'll be saying goodbye, man.
Goodbye. Good luck, Bill Longley.
Goodbye.
Draw your gun.
Why?
Because I'm going to kill you.
That doesn't make sense, Mike.
I think it does. Now draw your gun.
You're making a mistake. Ask the sheriff.
I don't have to ask anybody. Frank here saw you with the rifle that killed Johnny. Now, for the last time, I...
Wait! Wait! Now, Mike.
Mike, you crazy fool. Longley didn't kill Johnny.
I know he did. Frank saw him with a rifle.
That was Arnie's rifle. Arnie Leno killed Johnny. That's right.
You just had to stampede me into drawing, didn't you? You satisfied?
Sorry, Bill. I thought I'd get to Mike before...
It's all right, Sheriff.
So long, Jack.
Things in Texas.
All right.
Remember Rimrock?
It's not a town that's easy to forget.
You. Well, don't just stand there staring at me. Where have you been?
In town.
In town. I suppose you know everybody's talking about Constance and me, and they're all saying things about us. That's right, isn't it? Well, isn't it? They're talking about Connie two-timing me with a stranger.
I've seen him, Dad. They call him a Texan.
What did you do about it?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't do anything. Well, that's the kind of a son I've got. You know, when I was your age, I already had 2 notches on my gun. But you let everybody talk about me. You let everybody insult me. You bear my name, Pierce. Pierce. And you let everybody insult that name. You couldn't whip a groundhog with your 2 fists, so I bought your gun. I've yet to see you fire it. Even to defend your own name. My name.
Would it make you think I was more of a man if I had a drink with you?
That's a laugh. should have given you a darning needle instead of a gun. You should have been a girl.
Why do you keep thinking I'm a coward?
Well, why do you keep being a coward?
I'm not as much of a coward as you think I am.
Well, do something. Prove that you're not.
All right!
Call.
You're a stranger in Birdwood. You don't know anything about me. I don't know anything about you.
So?
So that makes everything even. Just right.
That depends on what you're talking about.
You ease off, Neil. You're biting into more than you can chew now. Don't go...
Be quiet, McBurney. Wouldn't want my father to find out. Try to deny his son a man's pleasure.
You're sweating awful hard to call this pleasure, boy.
Don't call me boy.
All right. Let's talk about it. Find out what's eating you. Well?
You've got till I count 3 to draw, Mr. Longley. 1, 2, 3.
I gave you a choice. You made me treat you like a kid.
This don't settle nothing, mister. Miss Constance, maybe you better collect for this gentleman's room rent.
Why?
Because if he's smart, he's going to be cutting out in a hurry.
You're a very poor judge of men, McBurney.
What made you sick? The whiskey? Or the thought of what you had to do?
You made a fool of me in there.
I could have made you good and dead. Why'd you do it?
Haven't you heard, mister? You're not considered a man around here till you get a notch in your gun. Want to hear something interesting, mister? I went to school in the East. I can read Homer's Odyssey. In the original Greek.
How is he?
Oh, his head will be sore for a little while.
Oh, I wish that's all there was to it.
You know him?
His father's a good friend of mine. He helped me out once just when I needed it. Just like you did.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is. Walt Pierce is the kind of man who has to have everything on his own terms. He wants to own everything he sees. And if he can't own it, he'll destroy it. Even his own son.
He wants to own you, too, huh?
There's something else. He drinks too much.
That's not a good combination.
He's a completely different person when he's sober.
You sound like you're in love with him.
Well, I might be if he'd give me a chance. If he could just learn that a woman wants to be a woman. Not just another piece of property.
Well, till he does, you tell him for me that someone ought to teach his son more about guns.
I wish someone could teach Walt a little more about people.
You're doing a real smart thing, tying up with that jackal.
I'll choose my own friends. Still making a fool of me.
Now move.
I got as much right to...
To what? You want to learn how to shoot, I'll teach you, Neil.
You think I'm doing this just for the sport of it?
I know why you're doing it.
Why don't you just get out of my life?
Somebody gave me a helping hand one time. I was just about your age. You would have liked him. He read Greek. No, maybe on second thought you wouldn't. He was a school teacher.
Teacher? I had mine for myself once.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I used to talk about it with my mother when I was a kid. She said by the time I came back out here that people would be settled down, ready. So what are you trying to do?
Make a point. In a roundabout way. Having nothing but a gun in your hand can be a lonesome thing. Lonesome as all time.
Nothing you said makes any difference. I didn't hear a word you said.
Imagine him picking on you. But I think it's a time now for you and me, Mr. Longley, to have a little drink. You're certainly entitled to it. You know, there's nothing more fearsome than facing a pea-green kid with a gun. Oh, you're looking at the picture, hmm? That's Amanda, Mr. Longley, my wife. You know, that picture cost me over $2,000. Some foreign fella came all the way from San Francisco to paint her just like that before she died.
Fine-looking woman.
She was a high-headed, stupid excuse for a woman. This thing here. Yeah. Cost me $1,000 or $2 just to freight it out here to suit her fancy. You know, there was one thing she could never disremember. She was a high, fancy plantation lady. I was just a nobody from the hills. Every time she looked at me, she made me feel mean, small. But I fooled her. Yeah. I got big. I got big enough to fit her whole family, her whole moth-eaten family right into my shadow.
I came here to talk to you about your son.
Well, what'd you think I was leading up to? I don't want her to reach back and shame me through my own son.
Shame you?
Yeah. Yeah, I sent him back east to live with her folks, and he come back last year playing the piano, reading poetry, holding a book in his hand instead of a branding iron. Yeah, there was something else he came back with. Her look of looking down his nose at me. But by heavens, I'll make him a man. I'll make him my kind of a man.
How? By having him pick a fight, kill someone, anyone? No, thanks. I think you're a little mixed up in what you call a man.
Oh?
Finest man I ever knew was a school teacher. Kept his school open all through the war. No matter what kind of names people called him. That was his fight.
Are you lecturing me?
No? So I'll tell you what he said. The time will come when a man will no longer be able to make a decent life for himself with a gun in his hand.
You're lecturing down at me, you cheap saddle bum, and I don't think you two got anything to do with this affair anyhow.
Your son made it my business. Besides, there's something about him I like. The part you don't like.
Don't you go barring trouble. And stay away from my son. And stay away from Constance. I don't even want you to talk to her.
You got one big fault, mister. You try and own too many people.
Going somewhere?
Moving on.
Won't Pierce scare you off?
You know better than that.
I couldn't tell.
But no sense walking the same direction trouble takes.
I thought maybe the stunt Neil was planning worried you. I figured maybe that's why you were leaving.
I've had a belly full of Neil. Tell his father.
Walt would encourage him.
Oh? What's he planning? Murder?
Not quite. Robbery.
Then tell the sheriff.
You know, Sheriff, there'd be shooting. Neil might get hurt.
And that you're not in favor of.
No.
You take the chances, you run the risks. It's your problem.
I just thought I'd mention it. I'd hate to see the kid get killed.
Who are you worried about? The kid or his father? Or you?
You tell me.
What makes you think I'd help Pierce? Or the kid? Or you?
Rimrock.
Something on your mind, boy?
You were fussing back there at the station about there being a holdup. Now you're going to let that thieving filth get away? Well, I ain't.
There's some things that hurt worse than a bullet, old-timer. Let's roll it.
Good, baby.
Hey, Bill. Have we seen that young feller somewhere before? I mean, just recent like.
Never saw him before in my life.
Have a drink, boys. Wait a minute. You're not going anywhere.
Walt, let go of me.
Honey, I told you once, if any man dared even to look at you, I'd kill him. Longley looked.
Not what you think.
I know the whole story.
And if you know so much, you must know that he saved Neil's life. Don't you know that Neil is trying his best to be just like you?
Then why isn't he just like me?
He's exactly like you. When you're sober.
When I'm sober. He belongs to me just like you belong to me.
We both want to belong to you, Walt. That's the awful part.
I've got to see this Longley.
Walt!
My father's in town with a gun. He's gunning for you. You better get out of here.
Well, sooner or later, there's got to be a showdown.
I'm going with you.
Look, I got you out of trouble for the last time. Now stay out.
Get away, Neil. Just between him and me. I said get away, son. I don't want to have to drill you just to get to that saddle tramp.
Now get up!
Somebody get a doctor.
Better get him inside.
You could have killed me, but you didn't.
I didn't have to.
Yeah. Sometimes a man learns more in 1 minute than he does in a whole lifetime.
Even about his own son.
Guess I never will get that first notch on my gun.
Fella can get a notch on his gun for not pulling the trigger.
Beginning to get worried. No letter.
6 weeks.
Stuart is still a very young man.
He's a year older than you.
Orrin.
He's the age of the man you were engaged to.
Orrin, we settled all that before we
Maybe
went out.
not. Maybe we made a mistake.
You mustn't say that to me.
Why not? Who's made more mistakes than me? Can't understand that boy. 6 weeks, not a word.
Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Orrin, I want to talk to you.
Not now.
I have something I want to say.
Not now,
No,
I said.
it's about you and me and about Stuart.
I've listened to all I'm going to for one day.
I don't understand you when you're like this. I just don't understand.
That's right. Maybe you should never have met me.
Boy, you can't say that to me.
Something I brought you. It's a dress. The minute that Clara, what's-her-name, showed me a picture of it in some magazine, I could see you wearing it.
It was very nice of you, Warren.
I didn't get it on account of what happened yesterday. You can ask Clara. I ordered it 3 weeks ago. What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm going to try it on. I've been waiting 4 weeks, ever since I gave that magazine to Clara.
Yes? I'm Bill Longley, a friend of Stewart's.
Well, come in, come in. How is he? Why hasn't he written me?
I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. I guess I could have shipped these to you, but he was a friend of mine, and it didn't seem right. These are Stu's things.
Well, what?
Shot. Shot. They were taking a trail herd north.
Buried him down there, I suppose.
I was with him when it happened. We had to bury him in the clothes he was wearing. That's why there's not too much in here. Belt and a gun. $68.
All I had here for him. And this is what he ends up with. A bullet in the back and $68.
Picture of you and his mother.
I didn't know that Stewart had taken it with him. It's my fault. It's all my fault what happened. I drove Stewart away just like I did his mother. I'm a bull-headed man, Mr. Longley. I'm too bull-headed for my own good or for anybody's. Big man, big ranch, big house. But it's a cold house. It's ornery. It's a black house. And Stewart could feel that.
I don't think he felt that way. Well, guess I'd better be going.
Look, Laura. Absolutely beautiful.
Bill Longley, my wife, Ruth.
How do you do, Mr. Longley?
How do you do?
He just rode in from Texas. He brought us Stewart's things. The boy was killed.
Oh, Warren.
couldn't stay here. He had to go to Texas and get shot, trying to protect some other fella's cattle.
When did it happen?
About 10 days ago. Been riding ever since. I wanted to get here as soon as I could.
Well, we've got nothing but room. You'll stay with us.
Thanks. I think I'll go into town.
You'll at least have a bite with us if you're ready for that half an hour.
Still can't believe it. Dead for $68 and a pair of lousy spurs. I drove Stuart away from here. I never had a chance to talk to him. What did he say about me? Anything?
Well, he never talked very much.
No, he never did. He kept things bottled up, just like his mother did.
Oh, at last. At last it's out. Stuart's mother. Let's talk about Stuart's mother.
There's a stranger here.
Stranger? Who's a stranger? He knows more about your son and your first wife than I do. I'm the stranger.
She's dead, and so is her son. So let's let it lay. She's dead.
Is she? Is she? She's still in this house? Still up there on that cliff? She's with us every day? In all these rooms? And the big, strong walls? Walls like a prison.
That's enough.
I know I shouldn't say this, Mr. Longley. Did Stuart ever tell you anything about his mother?
Only what happened.
She's buried up there on that cliff. Right in the spot where she jumped. And Orrin whips himself every day and every night. And now that Stuart's dead. He was a very lonely man when I met him. I guess I was lonely, too. I was young. I thought I was in love with a boy back in Ohio. I was running away. I guess it was all for the best, because otherwise I never would have met Orrin.
It's none of my business, Mrs. McKnight.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Longley, to put you through all this, but I just don't know what to do. I've tried to talk to Orrin, and he won't believe that I love him. He thinks he's old, and he's not. He's the man I love. And he won't believe me. And he won't trust me. He thinks I'm still in love with it.
Mrs. McKnight. It's still none of my business. After the news I brought him today, any man in the world would be upset. I'd take it easy on him. See you tomorrow.
Sir, would you be wanting a room?
Yes, I would.
Here you are. First door to the right, head to the stairs.
Thank you.
Good evening. evening, sir. Will you be wanting a room?
All depends. How far would you say it is to the McKnight Ranch?
Well, straight south of here, you come to the first barbed wire. It'll likely take you more than an hour.
Well, after 6 years, I guess she can wait until tomorrow morning.
Upstairs, third door to your right. Mr. Enright?
Can I talk with you? Yeah. I couldn't help overhearing what you said to the clerk. So? I know Ruth McKnight.
You too, huh?
She's very happily married.
I'm not.
I just brought them some bad news. They've got more trouble than they can take care of. Why don't you clear out?
Maybe she isn't so happily married. Maybe she'll be real glad to see me.
I think I made myself clear.
Thanks, you can't fight up there!
What are you doing out here?
I'm just sitting
Had me scared half out of my skin.
here. Sit down a minute, Orrin. I want to talk to you.
Thought you'd gone and done the same as...
I couldn't do that. Don't you see?
Drive a man crazy.
Orrin? Orrin, we're going to have...
Hello?
You looking for someone?
Yeah. Ruth McKnight.
Why?
Because I want to see her. I'm an old friend from Ohio. Just tell her it's Larry Enright.
Get on that horse, Mr. Enright, and start making tracks fast.
Just who do you think you are telling me what to do?
Get off my place.
Your place? You mean Ruth married an old man like you? I got no gun.
Move. Leave me alone.
Hello, Ruth.
Oh, it's you.
That's right, Ruth.
Oh, go away. Go away. Go away.
Well, that's no way to treat a man who's come 1,000 miles to see you.
No, I don't want to see you. I love him. I'm married.
In love with a broken-down old man like that?
Go away. Go away. Get out. Get out. Get out.
You never learn, do you? If you're within 100 miles of here tomorrow, that's as far as you'll ever get. Now, clear out.
Or in anywhere. I could...
McKnight, listen to me.
You've got to believe me. Oren, I love you. You've got to believe me. Oren, what I was trying to tell you last night, you and I, we're going to have a child. I'm going to have your child.
Well, Bill, we appreciate you riding all this distance just to see how the McKnight family was doing.
I'd have rode further if I'd known the kind of meal I was going to get. Ruth, it's good seeing you look so well again.
Well, I got too much work to do now to worry about myself. I guess I thrive on work.
And love.
Well, I'll be seeing you. You too, miss.
Bye.
Bye.